And welcome back, YouTube. Took a little longer than I thought it would take. It's 6:42 p.m. I feel like some funny business just happened at the register right now at this Circle K. For starters, they're out of 32-ounce cups, so I had to get the one that they call a medium, which is ironically the smallest size they have. I'm not sure if that's a 16 ounce or if it's a 22 ounce. I'm really not a fan of cups having sizes printed on them and being called by sizes as opposed to actually being called the sizes that they actually are. Like I kind of wish it was a legally required. Wow, that guy is parked in not a parking spot with his semi. I do wish it was a legal requirement that all fountain cups sizes be printed and marketed as their actual sizes. In other words, how many ounces of liquid they hold. Because I don't know exactly what size I got. I don't know if it's a 22 ounce or if it's a 16 ounce, but I feel as a consumer I should be given that information. Anyway, moving on. I know I nitpick about the stupidest shit, first world problems, but seriously, like how much fluid am I consuming? I'd like to know that. It's my diet, it's my body, it's my health. I figure it's something that I should knowledge that I should be given by the stores that sell fountain drinks. Anyway, I almost always get the 32 ounce ones. They didn't have any of those cups. I did ask the guy if they had them, to which he didn't respond verbally. He just got up and proceeded to look for them. I hate it when I ask a question and I don't get I verbally ask a question and I don't get a verbal answer. That's a big pet peeve of mine. That was something I was going to mention not last week, but the week before. Issue I'd been having at Moloch's where, well, I'm driving with headlights off. That's excellent. My headlights are so dim it's hard to tell what they're on or on sometimes. Boy, did that make the drive home from Flagstaff at night scary. Anyway, this woman that was just driving me nuts. Like she'd write down the artist and the title on her karaoke slip, but her handwriting was so god awful I couldn't read it, and the stuff she was asking for was so out of left field that a lot of times, like, I can figure out people's bad handwriting because I'm at least looking for familiar artists and song titles, but it just looked like hieroglyphics and scribbles on the paper she was giving me. And so I asked, I said, well, I'm sorry, I can't read your handwriting. What does that say? And instead of answering me and telling me what that says, she was pointing at her smartphone, pointing at the screen on her smartphone, which of course was in a font so small that I absolutely could not see it. And I, with my vision the way it is, like, if somebody else is holding a smartphone, I can't read a goddamn thing on it. Even the fonts are cracked up. Like, in order for me to read what's on a smartphone, I need to be holding it in my hand. I need to close my right eye, and I need to kind of manually adjust it until my left eye can focus on it, which usually means holding it pretty darn close to my face. It being in your hand, my eye will not focus on it, period. Full stop. Another thing that I have, like, that's a visual issue for me is that I struggle with contrast. So having something that's bright and lit up makes it to where I really can't see anything that's around it. So of course she's holding her I'm kind of struggling to see her karaoke slip as it is, and she's holding her phone like right down by the karaoke slip, expecting that I can read that, instead of just simply answering my question, which was, what does that say? Like, use your words, bitch. Come on now. Anyway, so yeah, somebody kind of needs to tell that Circle K clerk, use your words. I do appreciate that he got out and actually looked for 32-ounce cups, and he went into a back room and was back. And was just kind of walking away, at which point he had not uttered a single word in response to me. Like, I saw him do stuff, but he didn't, like, I'm speaking to you, speak back. That's how conversations work. Anyway, I said, so does that mean you don't have any? And he goes, no. That's all I got. It's like half more. He goes, no. I said, oh, well, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you looking for me. He goes, okay. And walked back to his cash register. Anyway, my gut feeling is that dude just, I think he's skimming the till, because I said I got Sip and Save. It was okay, and then I keyed in my phone number and it took it, and then shortly after I keyed it in, it brought it up for me to key it in again, and he goes $3, and I didn't see the total that usually pops up on the screen at Circle K. I should have asked for a receipt. I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass that I didn't do that, but it was kind of, in a hurry to get to work on time. But yeah, he oh wow, somebody knocked one of the stop signs down in the Amazon parking lot there. Damn. Yeah, so I got that, and I got these limited edition Hostess cupcakes. They're like pumpkin spice flavor because it's that time of year. And anyway, after keyed in my number, it goes, it's $3. Like $3 even. Like I'm already pulling a $5 bill out of my pocket. He goes, it's $3. Except for the cupcakes. He goes, yeah. The fact that the total is coming out to $3 even seems kind of sus to me. And $3 even for this plus tax, and maybe there's not tax because it's a food item. At any rate, it seems very odd to me that would be exactly $3. That's not a very Circle K kind of price. And that seems kind of high for those cupcakes to me. It seems like it should have been $2 and change. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like he kind of ripped me off, and I feel like he's kind of ripping off the store probably, because I thought it was very odd that usually what I'll see when they tell me my total on the screen, I will see a breakdown of what I purchased and what the prices were, and then it'll also show like the price for the fountain drink, and then it'll show the price being credited for the fountain drink because I have Sip and Save. And then the price for what I got, and if there's tax, or if there's a no tax item, it'll say tax, it'll say 0, and it'll say my total. And I didn't see in that. What I saw was it asking for my phone number again. So, and the fact that he said a total of 3, where he could easily hand me back $2, seemed pretty sus to me. Anyway, I wasn't feeling bold enough, nor did I feel like I had time to call him out for it, and the guy was kind enough to actually go look for cups for me, in spite of his poor conversational skills. So I just, whatever, gave the $3. The guy's stealing at that job. He needs the $3 more than I need to call him out for it, but just wanted to get that off my mind. And I didn't finish my story about what happened in Flagstaff, or how, for a short period of time, Vanessa's mother, Karen, found out her name was Karen. I may have been told that before and just didn't sink in, because she introduced herself to me as Gigi, and everybody always called her Gigi. But how we became close for a short period of time, or how I became to have this kind of a almost family type relationship with this woman who my ex-wife illegally appointed as a guardian for my daughter. But I guess that's a story for another time, because I need to get my ass to work. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on the drive, and hopefully I'll get around to explaining this later.